everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comedian, host of Bachelor Recap, a Guy's Review. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you're all having an excellent Valentine's Day. Quick little video for y'all. Just thought I'd show up here on a nice Sunday afternoon with some light banter. I'll show you guys a couple Instagram stories from Bachelor Nation, wishing their loved ones a happy Valentine's Day. Some past villains, some success stories, and some people in between. So I'll show that to all of you. Valentine's Day, you either love it or you hate it. You know what I mean? There's really nothing in between. If you're like me, you're celebrating your 7th Valentine's Day with your fiance, who's an introvert, and when you've dated for 7 years, you just put on sweatpants, put beef stew in the crock pot, and watched a couple episodes of Young Sheldon. Happy Valentine's Day, honey! There you have it, folks. Tasha, Courtney, everybody. So, very interesting. Let's jump into Tayshia over here. I have a Tasha, and then we have a Tayshia. Never get those confused in bed. You'll get in trouble. How does the couch feel? Very good. All right. This is Tayshia.
A little staycation for Valentine's Day.
Staycation?
Not usually a big Valentine's Day fan, but he's slowly turning me into. But we're doing this whole Valentine's Day night in kind of thing tonight. We're ordering room service. We're going to be in robes. But before the room service and the burgers we're getting tonight, we are getting a mini workout in.
Nice.
I don't know what he's doing. But I just wanted to say thank you to Aloe Yoga for sending me the perfect Valentine's Day workout.
Look at that. She gets a Valentine's Day post, and she gets to promote Aloe Yoga. A nice 2-piece pink Valentine's Day workout outfit. A couple that works out together has better sex. They look better naked. That's the facts. When you've dated for a long time, you stop. Okay, I digress. Okay, you know what I mean, folks? Let's see what she has to say.
It's so cute, and I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go back to working out my arms.
By the way, why does she have a mask on? It's 2 people alone in the gym. And I understand, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the issue here, but if 2 people alone in a gym, I think you wouldn't need a mask. But there's the cute photo of the young couple in love, Zach Clark and Tayshia Adams right there, looking fly in New York City. Let's see, is there any other post here?
If this is what Valentine's Day looks like, macaroons, babe, the game, and champagne, I'm a new believer. I love this day.
So she's got, let's see if there's any more videos there. They're in their robes, and there's your typical photo kissing. When you're a young couple, you got to post a photo kissing. When you've done it for a while, you just take the dog for a walk. I mean, really, not to say Valentine's Day isn't any other day, but love is about showing up every day of the year, folks. It is nice to do something a little bit special. Obviously, during the pandemic, we're restricted to where we can dine and certain things that we can do, unless you're like Victoria Larson in Florida partying. But I digress. Let's go down the tabs here. Who else do we have? Valentine's Day. Oh, this is a good one. We have Hannah Brown saying Happy Valentine's Day to her new man. It looks like she's got a nice little model rancher there. Not bad. Got his denim pop collar. Looking very good. Ripped jeans. All right. That's a cute photo. Not a close-up. Still not revealing who the guy is. Tagged him, but we don't know him. All right. Zach Clark, of course. Tayshia's man we just saw. Says, Happy Love Day, Queen. He's not much of a big, gushy guy on social media. He's kind of like business-driven. I respect it. Because we all know, first of all, we all know those couples, they hate each other, and then on Valentine's Day, they post a photo, and it's like, who are you kidding? You guys aren't going to last, right? Colton Underwood, he's celebrating Valentine's Day with his dog. He's got his dog as a Valentine's Day, and this is why I'm marrying my fiance, because I showed her this photo of Colton Underwood celebrating Valentine's Day with his dog, and she goes, he's not going to get him a tracking device for his collar, is he? Not bad. She laughs. We have a good moment. Then she goes away, and then she comes back a few minutes later from the other room, and she goes, what, are they going to microchip him now? It's like, come on, right? Oh, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Tasha. I butchered both your jokes? Well, you can come on here and say them yourself. I'm at least crediting you. Stole a joke. So anyway, happy for Colton Underwood. Here's the deal. I'm gonna show you some people you might have hated on the show. You might, you never want to see them again. You know what I mean? But the thing is, Valentine's Day is about love, folks. There's nothing better than sharing love, especially loving your enemies. There's nothing better than expanding loving energy, which pushes out the toxicity. So you can't really clean out the toxicity so much as you can expand that love so much. There's no room for the toxicity, and it's got to go. That's what we're all here. Do it like a colon cleanse of the toxic hate in your heart. Do it by drinking in some of that love. Oh, that didn't really work. We'll keep on going. All right, look at this. We got Garrett. Remember Garrett? Oh, everyone's over Garrett, right? But look at this. He posts a nice little video. Oh, I already missed it. This was a video that his new lady posted of flowers that she received from him. Even Garrett found love. This is amazing. Everyone's in love. Happy for Garrett. Oh, we have Becca. Here's Becca. She posts a love you the most, and it's for her 2 little dogs there, which, you know, I love. If you're a single lady out there, you post a Valentine's photo either of your dogs or you and your best friend. And, of course, that's what she did. I think this is one of her best friends, Samantha, and one of her friends. They did a little Galentine's Day. I'm all about it. You know what? Love to educate everyone. I Googled the history of Valentine's Day. Everyone's got a story about Valentine's Day. How did it start? St. Cupid or whatever. I don't know. I went to state school, right? But the thing I love about Valentine's Day is one of the same things I love about Thanksgiving. And if you're listening outside the U.S., Thanksgiving, obviously, it's just a day where we eat a lot of food with our family, argue about politics, take a nap, and then eat dinner. That's what we do. But the idea, the core belief on Thanksgiving, of course, you can trace everything back to toxic. Like, oh, yeah, we invaded the natives and gave them malaria or whatever. Sure, I get it. But the idea about the current holiday is that you give thanks for all that you've had in your life. It's a thanks for this harvest. And Valentine's Day is like a Thanksgiving for the heart's harvest. You know what I mean? It's just a day where we share love. You can put your petty differences aside. You can, you can do whatever you want, but I suggest you just find the love in your life. And if you can't look outward to the love of your life and you don't see it anywhere else, find it in here, because you got to love yourself the most. You got to build that fire from within, and you're not going to warm up anybody. You know what I mean? All right, so history of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day occurs every February 14th across the United States and other places around the world. Candy, flowers, and gifts are exchanged between loved ones, all in the name of Saint Valentine. But who is this mysterious saint, and where did these traditions come from? So let's read into it. The legend of Saint Valentine. The history of Valentine's Day and the story of its patron saint is shrouded in mystery. We do know that February has long been celebrated as a month of romance, and that St. Valentine's Day, as we know it today, contains vestiges of both Christian and ancient Roman tradition. But who was St. Valentine, and how did he become associated with this ancient rite? The Catholic Church recognizes at least 3 different saints named Valentine or Valentinus, all of whom were martyred. One legend contends that Valentine was a priest who served during the 3rd century in Rome when Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families. He outlawed marriage for young men. Valentine, realizing the injustice of the decree, defied Claudius and continued to perform marriages for young lovers in secret. Oh, this guy was a little pimp. He was doing his thing out there. He was doing the Underground Railroad of love. When Valentine's actions were discovered, Claudius ordered that he be put to death. Still others insist that it was St. Valentine of Terni, a bishop who was the true namesake of the holiday. He too was beheaded by Claudius II outside Rome. Claudius II, what a cockblock. Wow, this guy stunk. Other stories suggest that Valentine might have been killed for attempting to help Christians escape harsh Roman prisons where they were often beaten and tortured. According to one legend, an imprisoned Valentine actually sent the first Valentine greeting himself after he fell in love with a young girl, possibly his jailer's daughter, I would watch this show on Netflix any day of the week, who visited him during his confinement. Before his death, it is alleged that he wrote her a letter signed "From Your Valentine," an expression that is still in use today. Although the truth behind the Valentine legends is murky, the stories all emphasize his appeal as a sympathetic, heroic, and most importantly, romantic figure. By the Middle Ages, perhaps thanks to his reputation, Valentine would become one of the most popular saints in England and France. Now look, I want to share with you the Pagan festival because I find paganism fascinating. As we know, or maybe you don't, a lot of Christian traditions were just pagan holidays. You know what I mean? You have winter solstice, December 21st. They're like, oh, let's have Christ be born, when in fact he was probably born in March or April. I digress. Let's read this. I just lost the Christian base. Well, it's all right. You know, religions, they come and go. But what's important is that we all show love to each other and respect each other. Okay, you know what? Don't cancel me now. No more touring the Catholic Church, Dave. While some believe that Valentine's Day is celebrated in the middle of February to commemorate the anniversary of Valentine's death or burial, which probably occurred around AD 270, others claim that the Christian Church may have decided to place St. Valentine's feast day in the middle of February in an effort to Christianized the pagan celebration of Lupercalia, celebrated at the Ides of February or February 15th. Lupercalia was a fertility festival dedicated to Faunus, the Roman god of agriculture, as well as the Roman founders Romulus and Remus. So let me get this straight. In order, so what was the idea? If they just bump a couple Harrisons, that the rains would come. Speaking of coming, okay. But what was the idea there? Why was fertility important with the agriculture? I don't know. But anyway, that's not. I mean, imagine that. Imagine it's like, all right, well, instead of doing the rain dance, they just need you to hit some Harrisons. That would be fun. That would be all right. So that was February 15th. So who knows where Valentine's Day comes from? All we know is that it's a day that we can all spend a couple extra bucks on candy chocolates and tell the loved one that we love them. And if you're single, you just post a frowny face on your Instagram story saying Valentine's Day sucks. And if anyone likes that in your DMs, that means they are ready to hit Harrisons with you. And if you need to bump some Harrisons, then bump away. A couple more here. We have Vent with Katie. This is interesting. Here she says, Happy Galentine's. And this was her reposting a story of 3 women holding their good vibrations, if you will, their MJs, their weapons of ass destruction. What the hell? Oh, it's a Sunday. Go easy, Dave. Love a confident group of women comfortable with their sexuality. This might be your next bachelorette, folks. Not these ladies, but the one that would embrace solo Valentine's excursions, if you will. What we love about Katie here. Let's go to this next slide. This is what I love about Bachelor. It propels people into stardom. So just a year ago, Katie posted this TikTok of her being alone as a millennial. Let's play it. I'm not going to play the audio because I'll get demonetized. Happy Valentine's Day to my TikTok fan from almost a year ago. You've helped me during this pandemic more than you know. You drinking? A millennial? Can't dance? Not famous? Not sure what you're doing? Killing time? Same. And there she is. Let's be friends. And boy, a year later, potentially the next Bachelorette. Can you imagine those times? And of course, last but not least, I wanted to shout out my favorite Valentine, the one who captured my heart 20 years ago, Tom Brady with his significant other, Giselle. How about that? That is a power couple if I've ever seen one. I hope they're going to be bumping some Harrisons. Better not get weighed down with those 7 championship rings. All right, here we have Jared and Ashley. They're crying on their wedding day in Newport, Rhode Island, my hometown. Wasn't invited. And he said, Happy Valentine's Day to the only woman I want to laugh, cry with for the rest of my life. Maybe less crying. They must do a lot of crying. Very emotional household. But either way, posted a nice photo there. Matt James, click on that. Did not post a Valentine's photo. Does he have a Valentine? Is he keeping it under wraps? Is he dating someone? Is he single? Did he put a ring on it? We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. And our final one over here, Tyler Cameron, celebrating his favorite Valentine, his own body. Look at this man. I'd be my own Valentine too if I had 8-pack abs like that. How about a dozen roses? How about a dozen abs? How about that? Anyway, folks, leave a comment. Let me know what you did for Valentine's Day. You having fun? And if you're happily in love, shout out to you. I know some people in the comment section had said they're celebrating their 26-year anniversary. Hey, shout out to Connie and Luke, my mom and stepdad. Next week is their 25th wedding anniversary. And if you can learn anything from a couple that's been along for that long, it is that love is a choice. It is about showing up every day. It's about being optimistic, listening. What's that? Listening, learning how to apologize, and knowing that everyone's operating with their best intentions with the information they have. If we can remember all that, we might have a healthier, happier place out there. And I hope that's what we're looking for. Wanted to make a nice, loving video because I feel like there's going to be a lot of drama coming up this next couple of weeks in the Bachelor community. All I can ask from you guys, and if you could give this back to me, is that we show a little empathy, have some compassion, realize we're all brothers and sisters, and that we're trying our best. And let's share some of that love. We'll see you guys next time. Everyone have a good evening. Bye, guys.